Hello traders, Rich here and welcome to a new video. Today we are going to learn how to use BitYard. BitYard is established in 2019 and based in Singapore. Moreover, BitYard is licensed in 4 different countries: Singapore, the US, Australia, and Estonia, with over 500,000 registered users on the platform from more than 150 countries. Through BitYard, you can trade commodities, indices, and Forex, not only crypto, which you can't really find on many platforms. And you can also find a copy trade feature. Anyway, don't worry, we'll go over it all one by one. So let's get started. And as usual, cheers. To be able to log into your account and trade, of course, first of all, you need to sign up. You can use your email or phone number, enter your password, and you are good to go. It's a straightforward process. I don't know if you can see it from my camera. Next to Assets Orders, you have a small button where you can click on Sign Up. For example, I just logged into my account. The second step is you need some money in your account to be able to trade, right? So you need to deposit. So you go to Assets, Deposit, and you've got 2 possible ways to deposit. The first one is the classic credit debit card payment. In this case, you click on this one, buy USDT, and you select how much you want to purchase. For example, I want to deposit $100 worth of USDT. Or I can choose any other coin. For example, I want to deposit Bitcoin. In this case, I want to deposit $100 worth of Bitcoin. In this case, I'm buying 0.00274401, right? Bitcoin. But I like to keep it as USDT. I like to deposit USDT, and then through the spot feature, I can purchase or buy whatever coin or token I want, right? So let's keep it as USDT for this video. Next, you scroll down and you can select a provider, right? So for example, and you can compare them and choose the one that suits you best. For example, let's click on the first one. I want to buy what? $100 worth of USDT. So I click on buy and you'll be redirected to another page where you can complete the transaction. While it loads, I'll take a sip. So here we go. You pay $100 and you will get 95.19. You can check the fees and everything. You can click on create order, fill in your card information, and you are good to go. So the second step is, if you don't want to use your credit or debit card, you need to ask someone to send you USDT. So you go to Assets, again, Deposit. In this case, you need to choose, for example, a network. Let's go for TRC20 because I consider that it is cheaper and faster than BSC and ERC20. But of course, you can also go for these two. And keep in mind that the address is different for every network. So for example, for TRC20, it starts with TP and ends with DJ, while for BSC, as you can see, it's different. And in this case, it's also longer, right? And ERC20, as you clearly see. I like to go, as mentioned before, for TRC20. And for example, let's call the someone John, as mentioned. So I need to provide John with my network and address. And as you can see here, please make sure that you enter the correct wallet address. So this one, I just simply copy it and paste it. So don't try to type it. Maybe you make a mistake with one letter. It would be a total different address. And don't deposit any other asset except USDT to the above address. So what I'll do is I provide John with my address and I tell him that this is a TRC20 network. And to make it as practical as possible, I'll also use these ones, my address and network, to deposit money. I'll deposit $100 here, and to trade with it, I'll send it from my other wallet. So I act as I'm John in our example. So let me pause this video and we'll continue. Okay, I'm back and I've got an email that I've received the 100 USDT. If you scroll down, you can see it in the deposit history that this address, which is this one, received 100 USDT around this time, which is like 5 minutes ago. Now I should be able to see it in my assets. If you scroll back up, go here, click on assets, and here we go. Now we've got 100 USDT and obviously 0 for the lower ones like ADA, ADX, and so on. Or you can simply click on hide zero balance wallet. This way you will only see the ones that you are currently holding. So we've got our 100 USDT that we are going to use to buy other coins in a practical way. Let's start with the spot feature. If you scroll back up to this list, you go to spot and click on spot. I don't quite like the convert one because it's limited to a small list of coins. So always go for the spot one, the first one. When you click on it, the platform would open, and by default, it's dark. You also have a light version if you click on the sun, but I don't like the white background because it hurts my eyes, especially at night. So I'll stick to the dark version. You have the chart in the middle, which you can use to do your analysis. And it's great because it's powered by TradingView, which is the main platform I use to make my analysis. You can remove indicators, add new ones here, change the time frame. You can also maximize the chart for a better view. Now, let's take a practical example and, for example, buy ADA. You can search for the categories that BitYard classified, for example, POS, DeFi, and so on, or you can simply go to all and type in the coin that you are looking for. For example, we want to buy ADA, so we click on it. Now we can see add a chart, which is great if you want to check the price while you are making your decisions. If you scroll down, you can buy it using a limit order or a market execution, which I personally use. But let's take an example for both. For example, if I want to go for a buy limit or a sell limit, right? But let's try a buy limit. As you can see, we have available 100 USDT. So let's say now the price is around 1.027. I want to enter ADA when this one reaches 1, so which is like around here. Here we go, right? So, and I put the amount, for example, I want to buy like 50 ADA, right? Which is like around 50 USDT because it's 1, right? If you go to 1.5, no, 0.8 and go for 50 ADA, you will see that it's now 40 USDT. Okay, and you click on buy, you can see your order history around here. Anyway, let's try it out. Let's click on buy. And here we go, order, open orders. So, and I can cancel it anytime. Like for example, if it isn't triggered yet, I can simply click on cancel. And let's wait for it. Here we go. Now let's try the market execution. Now I have 100 USDT. The price is the best market price, which is around here now, around 1.027. Let's say I want to buy $50 worth of ADA, or I can simply go for 100%, which is 100% of my 100 USDT, 75%, which is 75% of the 100 USDT, right? You've got the idea. I don't like to use this feature. I like to enter the exact amount. Let's say I want to buy 55. Let's go for a round number. I want to buy 60 dollars worth of ADA, and I'll click on buy ADA, and here we go. Now I have left 40 USDT available, and I can go to my order history, and I can see that this one is the one that I canceled, which is the buy limit, and this one got filled, which is obviously a market execution. That's why it's filled. And here we go. Now if we go to to assets and go to my assets, now I should see $60 worth of ADA, right? And here we go. That's it. I have like 58.3416 ADA, which is worth 59.91 USDT, and I have 40 USDT left. Now let's say I want to sell half of my ADA, which is like $60. I want to sell $30. I follow the same process. I go to spot, click on this one again. Let's wait for it, go to market. And now instead of going for this one, I'll go for this one. Let's go back and select ADA again. Here we go. Now, let's say I want to sell half of my ADA, right? So I go here, I go to market again, because I want to sell it now at the best available market price. And if you want, I'll go for this one for now. So 50%, which is like 29 ADA of the 58 ADA that I have. And I click on sell. I can also see it in my order history. Here we go, which is this cell is also filled. And if you go to your assets again, my assets, you can see that now You have half of your ADA left, which is like $30 worth of ADA. And now I'm back up to $70 worth of USDT. Now let's take another example. And this time, let's go for futures. For futures or margin trading, you follow the same logic. You go here and you choose the instrument that you want to trade. As mentioned at the start, you can also trade commodities and Forex on margin through BitYard. We'll take an example in a bit, but for now, let's stick to crypto. For example, I'll choose Bitcoin. The platform would open just like the one that we saw in the previous example. You can go for the light version, dark version. You can choose the instrument that you want to trade. I'll choose, for example, ADA again. On the right, this is slightly different than the spot trading box. First, you need to choose your leverage. It's a drag and drop feature where you can select like a number between 5 and 50 for ADA in particular. You can also choose if you want a limit order or a market order. You need to choose your margin. For example, it's 50 again, and you can like identify your take profit and stop loss, right? And this is very important. If you want to hold your trade overnight, you need to click on this one, right? So if you want to hold your trade for like 3 days, you need to click on this one. If it's just an intraday trade, then you don't need to click on it. And the way the fees for the overnight and for like trading fee is calculated, you can scroll down and you can see it here. Okay, so trading fee is margin multiplying by leverage, multiply again by 0.05%, and the overnight fee is the same. So every night you will be charged this amount if you are holding your trade for a couple of days. Okay, and the good feature is about BitYard, which is very, very important for you to test your strategy and skill before risking your own money. You can go for this one and click on a demo account. For example, on my live account, as we previously saw, I have around 70 USDT, right? If you go to and click on demo account, now you have 100K USDT that you can use to practice. Okay, so leverage, margin, take profit, and stop loss. Make sure to click on the overnight if you are trading real. And now you can click on long or short. That's it. And you can see your order here. You can see your PNL and so on. And you can also close it manually whenever you want, because like I haven't like placed at stop loss and take profit for this particular one. Okay, so that's basically it for the margin or like future or margin trading. You can also choose and trade Forex and commodities. Let's take an example. When it comes to Forex and commodities, you follow the same logic. For example, you go to futures and instead click on AUDUSD. Take a Forex example. You can trade the major Forex pairs, which are the USD pairs, as you can see through BitYard. However, the leverage here is much higher than the one that we saw previously on ADA, which was only 50. For Forex, you can go up to 400K. The same logic, a drag and drop for leverage, or you can simply click here. You can go for market or limit orders. Let's try the market one. For example, I want to risk 150 USDT for the margin. If you scroll down, you can see that the fees for it is 156. So the fees is calculated like previously. Here we go, margin times leverage time, in this case 0.015, and of course overnight fee as well, which is also as known as the swap when it comes to Forex. And you can also choose a demo account, which I highly recommend to try out first before risking your own money. And you can go long or short, which is buy or sell. Let's try short this time, and you click on confirm and you can see your order here. I also didn't place my take profit and stop loss, but you can always do. And whenever you want to close your position, you can simply click on close, and that's it. The same exact scenario for, let me close it first. Same exact scenario for commodities. You also go here, commodities, and you can search for the one that you want to trade. For example, you also have indices, which is, let's say, DAX. You click on it, and here are the commodities and indices that you can trade through BitYard. You choose your leverage up to 150 for this particular one for DAX. Limit or market, you choose the amount that you want to risk, and you've got the whole story, right? So now let's check the copy trade feature. Through this feature, you can copy other traders. It's very simple and straightforward. If you scroll down, you see all the traders that you can copy, and you can filter them through their trading days, profit rates, and style. You can also check their win rate, profit rate, and followers, and choose the one that suits your expectations, risk appetite, and style best. For example, I want to follow this one. I click on copy trade, follow the instruction, and that's it. And when done, you will be copying every single trade that he takes. Last but not least, let's check mystery box. As you can see, you simply complete the tasks and get random mystery boxes. For example, complete KYC, which is uploading your verification documents to get free crypto, which I haven't done yet. But we did this one, spot mystery box, because we bought some ADA. So I clicked on open box and I got $2 coupon. Now let's check daily mining. Here you can earn free USDT by simply clicking on this button daily. For example, I simply earned 0.4696 USDT by simply clicking here. And these bonuses will be used to deduct my trading fees next time I open new trades. And keep in mind that you can't withdraw it. So you can read the rules here. The gift money cannot be exchanged for other coins and cannot deduct the withdrawal fees. And gift money can be used to deduct trading fees. Withdrawals are not allowed. So that's it for BitYard. If you have any questions, feel free to post it in the comment section below. And I've added my referral link in the description also. So I would appreciate if you can use it if you don't have an account yet. Best of luck, and I'll see you on the next one.